Capacity crowd here tonight and a stacked card.
Oh, it's going to be a wild one, Cole. Let's get down to it.
Michael, Corey, stand up, boys, because it's time to rock. You're not standing. Fine, I'll just rock all by myself. Rick Boogs is here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Madison, Wisconsin, weighing in at 267 pounds, Rick Boogs.
Well, he's more than a magician. Right, guys?
Rick Boogs' intensity level goes to 11, and it's stuck there. Trust me, Boogs does not have an off switch.
That's actually a good thing. Now, Rick Boogs has plenty of amateur wrestling accolades, a college wrestling standout. You would be mistaken to underestimate Rick Boogs inside the ring.
An absolute powerhouse, and he's one of the best weightlifters in WWE.
Well, tonight, Rick Boogs looks to melt his opponent's face off.
Are you guys ready?
I am.
For Shinsuke Nakamura.
And his opponent from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Ring of Honor World Champion, King Nakamura.
Well, his presence is captivating. His striking ability is lethal. Shinsuke Nakamura, WWE's rock star, is nothing short of otherworldly.
And just watching this man enter the arena is an experience alone.
And how intimidating must this be for his opponent? Thousands upon thousands of WWE fans in unison as one voice to greet Shinsuke Nakamura. And it is an incredible atmosphere. One of the WWE's most physically gifted superstars, Rick Boogs' power is infinitely impressive.
Not only is Boogs shredded, he knows how to shred. That makes him a sextuple threat.
What are the other parts, Byron? No, you know what? I just don't need to know. The only thing we need to remember is how much strength Boogs is packing into his arsenal.
And across the way, we have Shinsuke Nakamura, the king of strong style. A striker whose reputation precedes him and whom many superstars rightly fear.
Yeah, when it comes to Nakamura, just one of his earth-shaking strikes could be all it takes for him to grab the win here tonight.
Return fire from Boogs.
Hang it back with their own counter.
Ouch. Boom, what an elbow. Now he's been put on the defensive.
Yeah, but he's not breathing heavy yet.
Followed by the knee drop.
That'll fracture an orbital.
Rick Boogs is in a distressing spot.
Yeah, Boogs is in desperate need of an opening.
Don't let his attitude fool you. Rick Boogs is an amazing athlete. What kind of game plan do you need to have going up against a man like Boogs?
You got to keep your distance from Boogs. Stay out of arm's grasp. That's bound to frustrate Boogs, and that's when you got to strike.
Nail it by Nakamura. Look out. Oh, axe kick. Oh, look at the knees.
Precision strikes.
Oh, Nakamura.
And crashing down, landslide.
Check out the hard-hitting offense of Nakamura.
Striking at Boogs at just the right time, and you can tell it's frustrating Boogs.
Scouting pays off against Nakamura.
A counter answered by another counter. Back and forth from these competitors.
Boom, Samoan driver. Hooked him up.
And a suplex.
He's got him in the crosshairs. From the...
Oh, man.
Momentum is slipping away from Boogs.
I don't think anyone can stop Nakamura now.
The end is near.
Kinshasa! Can that finish Boogs?
That's gotta be it.
2. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, King Nakamura!
No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt-kicking.
As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided as it gets.
Here comes the self-proclaimed juvenile delinquent.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Liv Morgan.
One of the only good things to ever come out of the state of New Jersey.
Jersey tough. There's no doubt about that. Successful career coming in WWE. An up-and-coming talent in the women's division.
If you ask Indy Hartwell herself, Cole, she's not up and coming. Indy believes she is already main event worthy.
And from Melbourne, Australia, Indy Hartwell.
Been successful her entire career from Australia to NXT, now ready to conquer WWE.
You know, what gives Indy Hartwell that advantage is her incredible strength. She almost always has the size advantage inside the ring.
Has already seen so much success in NXT and WWE.
Yeah, but Cole, Indy Hartwell is only getting better.
You have to admire Indy Hartwell for everything that she brings to the women's division, guys.
I think you meant to say you have to be impressed, Michael. Hartwell has earned the moniker of impressive for her Indy-rific rise since joining WWE.
All right, Byron, calm your horses. I was simply trying to compliment her in-ring abilities.
But across the way is a superstar absolutely brimming with potential, Liv Morgan. Liv has every tool she needs to be a top talent here in WWE, and with every match, we see her become a stronger and more impressive competitor.
I completely agree with that assessment, Corey. Liv's unique creativity in the ring makes her fun to watch, and you really can't help but think that the sky is the limit for her.
Uh-oh.
Jawbreaker!
Call the dentist.
Indy Hartwell is still relatively green when it comes to action in the WWE ring. How is she going to stack up against this opponent, Corey?
Experience is a factor, Cole, but raw talent always prevails. Indy Hartwell's innate ability has proven her to be a top superstar no matter where she steps through the ropes.
Neck breaker!
Oh, Indy's in for it.
Oh, man! What a nasty STO.
Oh, man, by the hair.
Hair whip! Face buster!
Whoa, round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
Sit-out mat slam. She's showing signs of slowing now.
This is where endurance becomes so important in the late stages of the match.
Oh, backing it up there.
Oh, you know that hurt.
Liv Morgan picking up speed.
2-on-1 face breaker.
That's a case in point for the creativity.
First STO.
Can Liv put things away here?
There's two. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Liv Morgan.
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
Never a doubt. Barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come. Half man, half amazing, but all business.
He's the founder of the Hurt Business.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 259 pounds, MVP!
Who can forget that MVP once held the United States Championship for 343 days, which at the time was a record.
After a tough upbringing, 9 years spent locked up, MVP is living proof you don't let past failures define you, because now all he does is win.
The Limitless One.
And his opponent from Wichita Falls, Texas, weighing in at 320 pounds, Keith Lee!
A truly exceptional athlete, built like a tank but moves like a fighter jet.
Yeah, but once that bell rings, you can expect a thunderous assault.
An athlete with a rugged southpaw style that's extremely tough to prepare for.
Yeah, Keith Lee makes it easy when he lights opponents up.
Or sending them through the mat.
An intellectual annihilator on the microphone, but an absolute athlete inside the ring.
Arms like sledgehammers, chest like a brick wall. Keith Lee will run anyone over.
It looks like Keith Lee enters the ring tonight exuding his usual cool confidence.
Lee certainly has a swagger about him. A guy who doesn't need to brag or talk big. He knows how good he is.
And the WWE Universe seems to know it as well.
But he's facing a man who's excelled in every facet of this industry. MVP. He's been a champion, a trailblazer, a mentor. The man's done it all and knows every trick there is.
MVP is out here to show he's still got it. Out here to cement his legacy as one of the greats, both through matches of his own and putting his proteges in a position to succeed.
What an exploder! Producing consecutive attacks. This is frightening strength here.
A neck breaker. This match grinded him down a little. If you're clashing with Keith Lee, a superstar who seems to always have a size or strength advantage over his opponents, how do you manage to get the upper hand?
You stretch this match out as much as you can. The deeper you can take this thing, the more fuel Keith Lee is going to have to burn. If you can wear him out, even just a little, that could be your opening.
Just unloading knees to the body.
A Northern Lights bomb. Hooking him up. Face buster.
As the leg trap, fisherman suplex. Over and over and over. Battering clotheslines.
MVP all set up.
We're going ballin'.
You know nothing about B-sacks.
MVP looking as good as he ever has with that one. It's safe to say, he's still got it.
MVP looking for it.
Drive by.
MVP on the cusp of ending it.
The cover. that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, MVP.
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.
Creatures of the night, rejoice!
The dead man has returned.
The aura of The Undertaker is one that always intimidates.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
You are looking at dominance without equal.
Power from another dimension.
One of the most prolific strikers in WWE history.
A man who knows absolutely no fear.
And the thing about The Undertaker is the attitude. The fact that he knows he's an incredible warrior, that he will do anything and everything he needs to win.
A competitor who has survived the toughest battles WWE has ever witnessed.
Great striking and MMA skills.
The reckoning has just arrived.
I'm gonna say his opponent made a big mistake by just showing up tonight. The dead man's opponent is about to fight for his life.
Yeah, the dead man loves to dish out punishment, and I'm sure tonight will be no different.
A true superstar inside the ring and out.
And his opponent from Live Oak, Florida, weighing in at 270 pounds, Titus O'Neil.
I have to admit, Corey, he's a great manager, competitor, and even a philanthropist.
Listen, Titus is as smart as they come, but he's also twice as strong as anybody you've probably ever met.
I mean, he's unbelievably talented in the ring. Really gives the University of Florida a really good name, unlike others.
He's talking about you, Saxton. I know subtlety's not something they teach at the U of F.
Yeah, I get it.
There's Undertaker, a legend who has proven to be such an exceptionally gifted talent inside the ring that he came to also be known as the Phenom.
A credit to his endurance and the scores of all-time great matches he's had and won.
Tonight could be just another notch in the Undertaker's belt.
He's standing across the ring from Titus O'Neil.
Since Titus made it to the ring without sliding under the apron, we can safely say he is one of the most powerful opponents you could ever draw in the ring.
Titus's strength among superstars is absolutely legendary. If he leans too much into his power, there's no denying that strategy has served him well in the past.
Tossed into the corner. Oh, right on the arm.
Undertaker retaliates.
Oof.
Gut punch.
Nasty.
Set up for the Russian leg sweep.
Nicely done.
And Titus's power game gets nullified there.
Yeah, the Phenom showing what happens when you mess with a living legend.
Throughout his time here in WWE, Undertaker has earned a reputation as a true in-ring pioneer. How do you strategize for an opponent who has seen and done it all in the ring?
Well, while it's true that Undertaker's incredible ring experience will serve him well in this matchup, he's also seen a lot of the same over the years. If you can come up with something truly fresh, you might catch Taker unprepared.
Flatliner. Sidewalk slam.
Almost drove him through the ring.
And he was ready for Undertaker.
Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
He's turning the tables. With the counter.
Good grief! That's a chop that'll wake you up.
Stops the kick. And he's got him by the neck. Look at this. Choke slam.
Start etching a new gravestone. That's an example of what makes Taker the Phenom. What power.
Rest in peace.
Taker's about to end another fight.
For the win. 2. And this one is over.
Here is your winner, The Undertaker!
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
This is what you get when you have complete confidence and control of the situation.
Time to think big!
A powerhouse of positivity.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 285 pounds, Big E!
It's all about the movement of smiles and positivity.
One of the most powerful men on the WWE roster.
Got a little extra pep in his step here tonight.
Big E's ready for battle.
Here comes the Mastodon.
And his opponent from the Rocky Mountains, weighing in at 450 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the man they call Vader!
You are looking at one of the most athletically gifted big men in the history of this business. An All-American college football standout, spent time playing professional football. The Mastodon possesses the size of a lineman with the speed and agility of a running back.
Yeah, and he'll throw you around like he's the quarterback. What a dominant specimen this man Vader truly is.
One of the all-time greats. So many championship wins and classic matches.
But above all else, the Mastodon, Vader, lives for a good fight.
One look at Vader is all it takes to see what makes him such an exceptional competitor all over the globe.
Yeah, the name Vader sends chills down the spine of competitors everywhere. Japan, Europe, Mexico. They've all suffered at the hands of this dominant big man.
Unmatched physicality is what we can expect from Vader here.
And let us not forget Big E, ready to dominate and take control of this match.
The competition better be ready to step out of Big E's way if they know what's good for him.
He's ejected from the ring. Heads outside, but this one has to end in the ring.
Off the barricade.
And he'll come back from under the apron. Coming back into the ring, back to the action. Got him set up in the corner of the ring. Looking a little out of it, up on that turnbuckle.
Oh, this could be...
Going for the home run from the middle road.
Oh, actually way up there. Just like that, Big E finds a counter.
Look at him totally vibing with the WWE Universe right now.
Hits him with the counter. What's the secret of getting the better of a seemingly unstoppable opponent like Vader?
Listen, you cannot let Vader work up a full head of steam. You have to cut him off at every turn, because if he gets rolling, he'll hit full speed and become unstoppable.
What a throw.
Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that?
Hoisted up, snap suplex. Gorebuster. Here's the pump handle, suplex.
Launched. He's getting pushed onto the defensive.
They've definitely taken their lumps at this point. Their opponent is not messing around.
German suplex.
Good grief, that was a big choke slam.
Big E has lost any momentum here.
Yeah, Big E needs to find that spark.
Gorilla press slam. Oh, this is just flat out punishment.
Slam by Vader. Gentlemen, stand by for a Vader bomb.
Looking for the victory. 2 count. It's over. All in a nice work.
Here is your winner, the man they call
seem like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
This is what you get when you have complete confidence and control of the situation.
Oh, yeah, I like her a lot.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from small town USA, the Rocker, Casey King.
The WWE Universe already reaching a fever pitch upon their arrival, and we are just seconds away from a highly anticipated match.
Here's one of the most dominant women superstars today, Rhea Ripley.
And from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
You know, Rhea Ripley's got to be the billboard example when it comes to stealing headlines in your debut. Remember, Rhea Ripley won the Raw Women's Championship on the grandest stage of WrestleMania.
Now, you're absolutely right, Byron. Rhea Ripley is not afraid of any competitor, no matter how impressive their resume may be.
You know, some would call this confidence, others arrogance. That's the look on the face of Rhea Ripley.
What we do know is that Rhea Ripley is always prepared for any kind of fight.
And coming into this matchup, there has been a fire burrowing inside of this superstar.
Well, she certainly has the look of someone that's tired of being taken lightly, angry at the disrespect she's been shown.
She'll be looking to take out all that anger throughout the course of this match.
But you can't count out her opponent, Rhea Ripley, a well-seasoned superstar who has been able to find big success here in WWE on multiple continents.
No question that Ripley's globe-trotting experience makes her a very tough customer. This should be an exciting match.
And down with the suplex.
It's been an incredible matchup. Back and forth we go. Right hands between these two superstars.
And we're finally going to find out which one of these superstars is the toughest.
Maybe we won't, Byron.
Oh, no, come on, not like this. How are you just going to walk off?
Yeah, it looks like they're going to walk away from this matchup, and that's a shame. What an incredible match we had going. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Gonna toss the superstar back into the ring after bouncing this person head first off the apron. stops Ripley's attack.
Double under.
Oh, look at this. What a headbutt.
Here's a snapmare.
And a basement drop kick.
The arms trapped.
Endless knee strikes.
In the past matches, we've seen how merciless Rhea Ripley can be in the ring, and you have to wonder if we'll see her use the same brutal approach here tonight.
I sure hope so. Ripley almost always showcases a callous disregard for her opponent's well-being. And it's played a great part in her successes thus far, and I think it will tonight as well.
All night long! This match is wearing her down.
Yeah, but you can't count anyone out yet. This match could still go either way. Choke slam!
Such a potent display of power and control there.
German suplex!
This is a very convincing display of power we are seeing in front of our eyes.
Down with force. And when you can manhandle your opposition like this, you become a lion playing with its food.
Down in a sit-out spine buster.
And there's no two ways about it. This is dominance, gentlemen. Going coast to coast!
Nearly kicked the features off their face.
Just a barrage of stomps. And she's using this moment to summon all of her strength.
Big impact off the leg drop.
Pump handle applied. Riptide.
She's going for it. This could be. And she reaches the rope, breaking the pin attempt.
Clutch suplex.
And the cover for the win.
This is it.
No, she kicks out. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
Inelegant exit, but if it works, it works. And now she's given us all a chance to bask in her effervescence.
Ripley sidesteps the attack.
Under the ropes now.
Rhea Ripley with the Riptide. Ripley with an emphatic statement.
2. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
That's why they call it light work, Cole. Barely even broke a sweat.